The purpose of this video is to go through the application process for a commercial building permit. Step number one is to go to kalispell.com. That's the City of Kalispell's website, and on the home page you'll see this permits icon on the left hand side. Click that permits icon. That'll open up the permits and electronic plan review page, and you can click either in this green menu, apply for any permit here, or on the main menu, apply for any permit here. Both of those will take you to the public portal for CityWorks. You know it's the public portal for CityWorks because in the left hand corner you'll see CityWorks. If you have applied for a permit with the City of Kalispell previously online, then you already have an account set up. So you can enter in that account information, which would be your username, which is your email address, and your password. If you have forgotten your password, select this Forgot Password link, and that will take you through a process of getting your password reset via your email. If you haven't set up an account yet, click this Sign Up, and you'll have to enter in some information in order to set up your account. You'll need your email address, password, confirmed password, and some contact information in case we need to get a hold of you. I'm going to go back here, enter in my login information, and this will open up the landing page for my permits within CityWorks. Now this is on our live site, and I don't want to mess up our live site, so I'm going to go through that same process on our test environment so that I can go through a full permit setup. And now once I'm in this landing page, you can see that I have all of the permits that I've created that are underneath my name have been added in here. If you watch the residential permit application, you'll see that that's created in here. We're going to go through a new application. This opens up the available permits that you can apply for. We've got building permits, stormwater permits, right-of-way permits, encroachment permits, industrial user survey, which is for our pre-treatment program, and subdivisions. And since we're trying to apply for a commercial building permit, we're going to go to building permits and then commercial building permit, begin application. So this first, the name should be your project name. We're going to say City of Kalispell commercial project. And you are limited to 80 characters, so keep that in mind. If you have a really long project title, you may have to truncate some of the words. The next part, location, is your project location. And I'm going to use the City Hall address, but as you start to type in the address, the locator should pop up any addresses that match that. So you can select it as you start typing it in, and then click Next. Next, you need to enter in your subdivision information, lot number, block number, tract ID if that's applicable, and the assessor number for the property ownership. The zoning, so in this case, it would be a commercial zoning, maybe it's a B1. You're going to need to enter in your setbacks, and then as well, if you have comments unique to your site for setbacks, maybe you have a conditional use permit or something that changes a setback or something, you can enter in that information here as a comment that would go to the reviewer. Building uses, this would be the type of the permit, and again here we're looking at a commercial building permit. Class of work would be the type of work. Is it new construction? Is it remodel? Is it a tenant improvement? We're going to say this is a new construction. The type of construction matches the building code, and so you need to select the type of construction that's applicable, and the occupancy type as well. Number of stories, maybe this is a 2-story building. Occupancy load, square footage of building, we're going to say this is a 30,000 square foot commercial building, rather large. And then a project valuation, let's say it's $1.5 million, and then hit the Next. So under the Next, this is where you enter in your project team information, and anyone that is on your project team you want to include in here. If you have a person that maybe has multiple roles, you can add those roles in. So maybe the architect and engineer are the same, and the owner and the developer are the same. You can do that. And you can also use this use my info. This would be the information that you entered into CityWorks when you created your account. This will populate all the data in there, and then make sure you enter in whoever else may need to have access to this permit on your team. Now, under next, you're going to enter in your contractor information, and you can utilize all the contractors that we have on in our database. In this case, I'm going to leave the contractor out so that I don't send an auto-generated email, and click next. So in this portion, this is where you add in all of the required documents for your design review. Now, if you don't know what your required documents are, then you need to visit the building site on the city website. And so to find that, we'll go to kalispell.com. Under departments, we'll go to development services. And under development services, we're going to go to building. And then under building, we're going to go to permits. And the building department has done a good job of giving you the required uploads for commercial plan submittal. So this is a checklist that you can utilize to make sure that you're providing everything that we need in order to complete a review. And if you don't submit everything that's required here, you risk this not moving forward through the process. So code summary, site plan, demolition plan, foundation detail, floor plan showing existing and proposed building layouts, wall section, floor framing, roof framing, plumbing layout, HVAC and electrical layout, energy code. This would likely be a separate PDF document. Handicap accessibility, details that provide the ADA requirements, exterior lighting plan, and then impact fees would actually be calculated by the Public Works Department for your development, so you'd work with them. This is just a reminder, hey, I've got to get those impact fees determined. I need to reach out to Public Works for that. And then stormwater driveway and right-of-way permits, again, reach out to Public Works Department to get those completed. You can actually apply for those permits through the same public portal you're using now for your commercial building permit. So make sure that all of your plan drawings are in one document that include all of these required items that we've just gone through, and that any reports that you need would be separate documents in PDF format as well, and those are all uploaded into your permit. For a commercial plan, you're also going to need to go into this site review submittal requirements and look at this checklist, because other departments also have some items that need to be reviewed. So make sure you're providing the items in this checklist that would include, information for Public Works and the Parks Department and Fire Department. So we're going to go back to that, and we're going to just add in a couple of documents to show that we're adding in the documents needed for this permit. So you're just dragging and dropping documents in here, and next we'll hit submit and accept, read through and verify and accept or acknowledge the terms and conditions here. And now your permit is created. And so as this works its way through approval and other child permits are added in, you'll be able to see those come in here, and you'll know the status, and your project team will know the status of this permit as it moves through the process.